It's time for the first ever Apex Motorsport Awards, and after 3 nominees videos, it's time to unveil the winners. Luke Browning is our Rookie of the Season as he claimed the GB3 Championship title in his debut season. He was in a title fight all the way through the season, but straight away he was confident he could be champion and put in the performances to match his confidence. Browning claimed 5 race wins and a further 8 podiums over the course of the season, which saw him be crowned champion by 46.5 points. His performances were strong and he always seemed to be in the fight even if it wasn't for an overall win. He knew what he needed to do in each race and executed that by the time the checker flag fell.
The road racer of the season, we have chosen none other than the fastest man around the Isle of Man, Peter Hickman. Despite having bad luck at this year's Northwest 200 in Northern Ireland, he managed to have great success at this year's Isle of Man TT, where he managed to tally up 4 wins in 1 week of racing on the island. This has only been achieved by 2 other riders, Philip McKellen and Michael Dunlop. For this reason, it is a well-deserved award for Peter Hickman, and best of luck for 2023.
Venturi are our non-champion team of the season, and like Mercedes EQ, Venturi are another team to bow out of the Formula E Championship at the end of last season, but they impressed right up until the final race. The team has gone under a real transformation in recent years, spearheaded by Susie Wolff with strong involvement from Jerome D'Ambrosio. They finished second in the championship last year, with Eduardo Mortara and Lucas Agrassi racing for the team. And after being one of the real underdog teams in recent seasons, it was a strong way to end their Formula E chapter before the reins were handed over to Maserati.
Our non-champion rider of the season goes to Fabio Quartararo. Fabio managed to claim second place in the MotoGP World Championship on his Monster Energy Yamaha, scoring 248 points, just shy of world champion Bagnaia by 17 points. To take the Yamaha bike to second in the championship was no great feat, as teammate Morbidelli could only manage 19th. This just shows that Quartararo is one of the top riders with high standards for himself, managing a total of 8 podiums, allowing him to split the 2 Ducati riders in the championship. For me, this award is widely deserved and hope to see what he can do in the 2023 season.
Joseph Newgarden is our non-champion driver of the season. He was the runner-up in the IndyCar series by only 16 points, but he should still be happy with how his season went. 5 race victories was more than the champion, and his early season struggles would ultimately prove costly despite wins in Texas and Long Beach in the second and third race of the season. He took the title fight to all power, and while it wasn't enough to win the title, it might just give him some added motivation to go and win his 3rd IndyCar championship next year.
Without a doubt, our team of the season is none other than Oracle Red Bull Racing F1 team. With a great driver lineup, a self-developed power unit, and an overall reliable car, the team has worked wonders to secure its first Constructors' Championship in the sport in 9 years. Scoring a total of 759 points between the 2 drivers of Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez allowed them to secure the championship from second-place rivals Ferrari on 554 points. With the regulation change in F1 for the 2022 season, Red Bull extracted the maximum from these new rules and developed a car in a season where racing was to be the closest it had ever been. And for this reason, I believe the award has been justified for Red Bull.
Alvaro Bautista is our champion rider of the season. The World Superbike champion finished the season 72 points ahead of top rat Razgatlioglu in the fight for the championship, and it was incredible between the top 3 with Jonathan Rea in the mix as well. In fact, no other rider secured a race win apart from these 3, making this championship victory an even bigger achievement. And he managed to take his Ducati to the top step an astonishing 16 times, showcasing his talent for the world to see.
Our driver of the season goes to one of the sport's biggest talents, who is still growing and learning ever more. He's managed to win back-to-back championships through close, hard-fought racing. His fan base is one of the biggest in all world motorsport. I'm talking of none other than Max Verstappen of Oracle Red Bull Racing F1. Max has had an incredible season, helped by the team's never-ending drive to be a top team in F1, delivering him a great race car for the 2022 season. With Max's abilities, he comfortably had the championship wrapped up at Suzuka, the home of Japanese racing Honda. With second place Charles Leclerc being 146 points off of Max, It does show that Max is on a different level at the minute, and we'll be very surprised to see if he can keep this momentum going into the 2023 season. Very much deserved.
Sebastian Vettel wins our Special Recognition Award after retiring at the end of the Formula 1 season. The four-time world champion decided to leave the sport after 2 seasons with Aston Martin on the back of a spell with Ferrari after winning his titles with Red Bull. His battles with Lewis Hamilton during his time with Ferrari would help push the British driver, and while he didn't always have the car to back him up, his ability was clear as he helped keep the sport alive. He has done more for the sport in recent seasons than what most people might think, and he will be a huge loss on the grid next season. But that is all the awards we have to hand out this year, and this also brings to an end the 3rd annual Apex Advent. We would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who has supported us over the last year. We will be back in the new year bigger and better than ever before. But until then, if you do celebrate it, have a great Christmas and a happy new year. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can join us in the next one. Goodbye.